about your damn luck. Creek swimming, moonshine sipping, dish eating, beer drinking, Johnny Cash listening.
There he is, folks, the Cowboy. James Storm making his way to Davis Arena under the beautiful lights of DC Productions for a damn near sold out Davis Arena. It is OVW National Heavyweight Championship time, guys. Friends turn foes.
And for weeks, we've been hearing Mahabali, Shera, can I hear, and talk. But tonight, it's put up or shut up. The talking's over. It's time for some fighting between Mahabali, Shera, and Cowboy James Storm.
James Storm, guys, have just locked eyes with him. I gotta tell you, that man looks very focused. For a man with a beer in his hand, he looks like he's got a plan, he's got a strategy, and he's got championship gold in his eyes tonight. We've heard for weeks the Cowboy taunting his former best friend Shera, telling him he's gonna kick his teeth down his throat. And tonight is the opportunity to prove those words true.
Look at James Storm offering the referee a swig of beer. I don't think that ref needs that.
Don't you do it, Daniel. I know it's refreshing and delicious, but don't you do it. So
I've already seen enough problems out here with referees as it is tonight.
You can bring it over here, though.
Guys, you can cut it with a knife. Mahabali Shera, your OVW National Heavyweight Champion, fought tooth and nail, clawed his way to that title, and now has to defend it against a man he once called his best friend. One of the first people he met when coming to the United States. One of the first people he met when becoming a professional wrestler. Now defending the championship that he's fought and called his entire career to obtain. He has to defend it against that very same man.
The time for talk is over. The time for posturing is over. It's time to nut up or shut up, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event for the National Heavyweight Championship.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the OVW National Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger. He is a former NWA National Heavyweight Champion. He is a former 15-time World Tag Team Champion. And he is a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion from Leapersburg, Tennessee, Cowboy James Storm! And his opponent from India. He is undefeated in singles competition here in OVW. The Indian Lion, your OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mahabali Shera!
Big fight field does not begin to describe the emotions in the arena right now, guys.
The tension is palpable. The time has come. Finally, no more questions, only the answers. And you can hear Davis Arena, the crowd is ready.
It's a powder keg in here, and it is about to explode as this OVW National Heavyweight Championship match is about to take off.
And I think Mahabali Shera's luck has finally run out tonight.
The bell we've waited
Cowboy
weeks for.
James Storm.
Shannon, you might be right, you might be wrong. The bell we've waited weeks for has now told. This match is underway. Shera, Storm, National Heavyweight Championship, and here we go, collar and elbow tie-up.
Once the best of friends, now competitors, opponents, enemies for this night only.
Test the streak there at the beginning. Didn't seem to go Storm's way. Maybe recalculate, re-strategizing.
Was that a cheap shot there by Shera? I think that may have been.
Shera known for his cheap shots, right, Brian? You say it all the time.
Here we go, collar and elbow tie-up again, and Shera backing down Storm into the corner, overpowering the Cowboy as the champ. Look at that stare-off there. Very serious stare-off between these two competitors, these former friends.
James Storm acknowledging the fact that Mahabali Shera had him dead to rights there in the corner.
I think Shera's trying to let his friendship get in the way. That may end up costing him the National Heavyweight Championship.
That was a quick counter into that armbar. Veteran wrestling there by Cowboy James Storm.
Seeing both these competitors coming out very paced, very composed, not wanting to make a big gesture, make a mistake here in the early goings. I think guys, the thing is with these two, they know each other so well, trained together, and not just like at the gym one day. From the very foundations of Shera as a professional wrestler, James Storm was there since day one. He knows the foundations of Shera as a professional wrestler, but he hasn't competed with him since he became the Indian Lion, the leader of the OVW locker room. This might be a totally different man James Storm met when he first got to the U.S.
Oh, it absolutely is. Mahabali Shera, since his time here in OVW, has changed completely, for the better, mind you. But again, this is nobody we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a former Impact World Champion, former at least 15-time tag team champion.
I think we lost count how many championships that James Storm has won.
Definitely more than I have, I will say that.
This crowd split in half. This crowd solidly just split in half.
This crowd is fickle. They don't know what they like.
It's like the 2000 election all over again.
They're a bunch of idiots.
Cut right in half here. Cowboy Shera chants deafening here in historic Davis Arena.
Whoa.
We do know what the crowd does like, and that is great professional wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, they are seeing it here tonight at the historic Davis Arena.
Cowboy James Storm sent to the outside. Nope, take my water. Nope, didn't like it. Spit it right back out.
You may have 2 or 3 diseases after that, Cowboy James Storm.
Well, they spit it right back out.
Mahabali Shera inviting his friend and his opponent back into the ring to let the match continue, saying, no more breather on the outside, let's get to it.
Seeing James Storm, guys, maybe re-strategizing here, or we gotta think, maybe playing mind games with his former best friend.
I think that's exactly what's happening, Kiddes, and James Storm is getting in the mind of Mahabali Shera because these guys know what gets at each other, and that's what you're seeing right now from James Storm.
Folks, this OVW National Heavyweight Championship match rolls on. James Storm Shera continues. Do not go anywhere.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life. And I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
Folks, welcome back to OVW, and welcome back to this OVW National Heavyweight Championship main event. James Storm challenging Shera for the championship. Oh, headlock takedown. Guys, throughout the break, very paced, very calculated attacks from both men. Still haven't seen either guy really go for it, but I think there's a reason behind that, Shannon.
Yeah, a lot of hesitation because neither one of these guys want to be the first one to make a mistake in this match. As we've laid out for you, these guys know each other so well, maybe better than any opponent that either one of these guys could face.
Shannon, you're absolutely right, especially when you're talking about competitors the caliber of James Storm and Mahabali Shera. A mistake, a single mistake is all it takes, and the momentum, the match can shift and be over because these guys know how to capitalize on openings. And right now, opening for Shera. What an arm drag! James Storm getting out of dodge there, and looks like they're hitting the gas a little bit here, guys. Looking to turn up the intensity.
Again, reverse after reverse. These two know each other so well, and it is showing here tonight in our main event. But right now, Cowboy James Storm is in a precarious position, to say the least. under those huge arms of the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mahabali Shera.
I think Shera not exactly expecting a submission here, but definitely wearing down Cowboy James Storm, taking out his gas tank, wearing him down little by little, because when your opponent's exhausted, it's going to be a lot easier to get that 1, 2, 3.
It's simple, but it's incredibly effective, as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, and then right back to it, cranking it, is the champion.
And Mahabali Shera also bearing down all that weight right now on Cowboy James Storm, taking its toll.
Jen, you're absolutely right. In the middle of the ring, could not be further from the ropes. James Storm on an island by himself, wrapped up in those anaconda-like arms of Mahabali Shera.
Now what this does is not only causes incredible pain, but it's taking away the wind, the oxygen from the Cowboy, and without that oxygen, how much longer is he realistically going to be able to go here?
The Cowboy's up on his feet.
When you close those airways, those labor breaths make it even harder, exhaust you even quicker, but Storm find a way to get to his feet. There's that champion instinct, but oh, Shera! Shera's still on his feet. Oh, sit to the outside.
I've never seen Shera thrown out of the ring like that.
I don't think I've ever seen Shera's feet go over his head like that.
Shera is not happy. You just pissed the lion off.
And Shannon, there's a reason Mahabali Shera has been undefeated since he's began wrestling in OVW. There's a reason he's an undefeated OVW National Heavyweight Champion, because he's not just a man. He is an absolute force of nature. He is a monster. He is the Indian Lion. And if
Look at this. Look at this sportsmanship. Cowboy James Storm just inviting Mahabali Shera back into the ring.
Shades at the beginning of the matchup when Shera invited James Storm into the very beginning of the matchup after seeing him take. Oh,
yeah!
Not shades of Shera there. James Storm. That's his friend. What a divis.
Hey, with friends like that, who needs enemies?
Well, now James Storm standing tall and taking pride in his work.
James Storm blowing a kiss to the OVW faithful. What a come on, what a low-down dirty move. Folks, we'll be right back with this OVW National Heavyweight Championship main event. Don't go anywhere.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word.
Huh.
Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this OVW main event. The OVW National Heavyweight Championship hangs in the balance. James Storm challenging the Indian Lion, Mahabali Shera. Brian Kennison, Steve Johnson, and Shannon the Dude here ringside for this historic main event.
And this has been one hell of a fight so far. You gotta wonder who is gonna come out on top. Who's gonna make the first big mistake of this match? We have yet to see it.
And Shannon, I would argue that mistake was made when Shera trusted James Storm, holding that rope open and then kicking it, the low blow to the champion. And since then, James Storm has been in control of this matchup, capitalized on the opening, and since then has been taking down the champ piece by piece.
Just low enough.
Well, Mahabali Shera, he's big, he's mean, but he's also gullible. We're coming out here and trusting Cowboy James Storm, thinking that James Storm was going to play nice, play by the rules. Well, Mahabali Shera was wrong.
Shannon, that's big talk for a man who Shera has put through the mat once or twice, but right now, James Storm doing much better than you ever did in the ring against Shera. But hold on.
Don't make this about me.
I'm not Shannon. This is about James Storm. This is about Mahabali Shera. This is about the OVW National Heavyweight Championship and the former friendship turned tumultuous over this championship. And James Storm's not here to test Shera. He's not here to do a friendly battle. He's here to win that championship, walk away with the champion's purse, get that payday, and escalate his career.
You talked about he's challenging the champion, Mahabali Shera. He's not challenging anybody. He is bringing the fight to, and right now, holding court over the National Heavyweight Champion, Mahabali Shera. Cowboy James Storm is in firm control here, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
have to change James Storm's name from the Cowboy to the Lion Tamer, because right now the Indian Lion is in a lot of trouble.
Shannon, if James Storm has his way, you're not just going to call him the Cowboy, you're going to call him the champion. But Mahabali Shera going to do everything he can to prevent that from happening, to prevent that reality from being our reality. But right now, Indian Lion might be going to sleep after that deep-seated sleeper hold there.
Shera trying to fight back. Oh!
Oh, come on. James Storm, handful of hair right in front of referee Daniel Spencer.
His hair just so happened to get caught on James Storm's fingers, and then irresponsibly he falls to the mat. Mahabali Shera needs to take better care of himself before he gets in the ring here.
I think Mahabali Shera is just shedding. It's a defense mechanism.
Mahabali Shera in trouble here. James Storm looks like he might be zeroing in on that OVW National Heavyweight Championship. And folks, a huge opportunity for James Storm, but two of we saw earlier tonight, Layla Gray and Frey Lesley have an opportunity as well to compete at Impact next week at Paris Town Hall on July 15th and 16th in Louisville, Kentucky. We saw Layla Gray pick up the win. We're going to find out next week who her opponent will be in another qualifying matchup. Because you got to think, James Storm, a former Impact Heavyweight Champion, would love to become the new OVW Heavyweight Champion and head into Paris.
Let's talk about what we are witnessing right now. What we are seeing is the end of Mahabali Shera's reign as the national champion here in OVW.
Well, Shannon, I'll tell you what, I don't know if that's necessarily the case. Mahabali Shera seems to have garnered some sort of a second wind here.
Hold on. I don't think James Storm's paying attention to Shera, but his face has a bit of anger on it, has some frustration, has some visceral. Look at that. Look at Shera becoming primal. James Storm, he just awoke the lion. I think he's about to get the fangs.
I think somebody just gave the Indian Lion some catnip.
Mahabali Shera looking to prove that he is indeed the king of the jungle against the Cowboy here tonight.
The mane of the lion is frazzled and enraged, and you're seeing those eyes, those furious fists are flying. Shera now looking to rip him limb from limb, going to rip his part off. James Storm in trouble here.
Parts are flying everywhere, and Cowboy James Storm's in trouble.
James Storm takes that big splash in the corner. Hold on. Shera got him up, puts him down. What a vicious scoop slam. With some disrespect on there, with some anger behind it. Ooh.
And then a huge elbow right into the heart of the Cowboy.
See, if you're not wrong.
Almost a 3 count.
Shera, bullseye on that heart of the Cowboy, driving that elbow as deep as he could. You got to think, trying to break James Storm's heart. Like, James Storm broke Shera's heart and broke this friendship. I mean, once the best of friends. And again, Shera, at a foundational level, owes James Storm his professional career. I mean, helped train Shera when he first got into this country, but now challenging him, trying to take away the thing that Shera has fought tooth and nail his entire career for.
And you know how much that national championship means to Mahabali Shera. James Storm would love nothing more than to take that title away. Oh, what a kick.
James Storm would love nothing more than to tell Mahabali Shera, sorry about your damn luck, but I am the new OVW National Heavyweight Champion, and it looks like he may be doing that here anytime now.
You guys, you gotta think Josh Alexander, the Impact Heavyweight Champion, Impact World Champion, somewhere watching this, getting prepared for Paris Town Hall and Impact Wrestling there, July 15th and 16th. OVW gonna have a present. Will James Storm show up with the OVW National Heavyweight Championship?
Where's James Storm going here? Look at this. Look at these two.
They're going to the top rope.
No.
Hurricane Rana, leaving it all on the line, going hell for leather out here in this OVW main event.
This could be it.
James Storm smells blood in the water going to that top rope. Hit him with that big elbow drop. Did he get all of it though? Did he get it all? Somehow, Shera up at 2, guys.
Wasn't able to get all of it. Mahabali Shera 3/4 of the way across the ring, but the damage has been done, and you see that the champ is laying.
Now, guys, you saw James Storm didn't quite get all that. You got to think the wear and tear throughout this matchup and this vicious battle has taken its toll on the Cowboy. Maybe wasn't able to get full extension on that dive, Shannon.
Yeah, I don't think that he got all of it, but he got just enough to leave Mahabali Shera right now in a lot of pain, not able to get to his feet. And James Storm has a big opportunity here to put this one away.
Hey guys, I think everyone in this arena thought we might have a new champion. Hell, our announcer, Eric Gordon, grabbed the title, was about to give it to James Storm, thought he won it. I mean, James Storm even thought he won it after that elbow drop.
Look at this.
Looking to get him up for a pile driver is the Cowboy.
Shera just too strong, just too big. Can't get Shera up. James Storm
going to plan B.
Strategy. Oh! Choke slammed him all the way to hell. Is that enough? 2. Shera not able to put Storm away. 2.5, 2.8 even.
Gonna take more than that
This
to put the Cowboy away.
This main event, bell to bell, has been absolutely incredible. These guys giving it their all, giving tooth and nail, trying to defend this OVW National Heavyweight Championship or to win this OVW National Heavyweight Championship.
Mahabali Shera pulling out all the stops here against the Cowboy, doing everything in his power to make sure that he retains that championship.
And James Storm is taking Mahabali Shera into some deep waters that Mahabali Shera is not used to swimming in.
Shane, you're absolutely right. And while this is about the OVW National Heavyweight Championship, you gotta think it's personal. Shera telling James Storm, you broke my heart, you were my best friend. James Storm, the bitterness, the jealousy of seeing Shera succeed when he couldn't. I mean, God, this is beyond the championship. It is personal, but you gotta believe that OVW National Heavyweight Championship is also hanging in the balance, and both these men want to perch themselves on top of OVW.
So James Storm
Perched on top.
Perched right now on top, and what is Mahabali Shera doing? This is not in Shera's normal repertoire, but here we go. He's gonna try something crazy here, it looks like.
It's not, go ahead.
No, after you, Steve.
It's not in the Indian Lions wheelhouse, and ladies and gentlemen, we see why. James Storm able to get him up.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Storm able to turn it around, and what's
Look out!
trying to get him all the way, but Shera holding. Oh, no. He's spinning.
Oh my God!
Eye of the Storm. James Storm just hit Eye of the Storm on the champion.
I think we got a new champion. Oh!
I don't believe it. I thought that was it. I thought James Storm just picked up. I think James Storm thought he did too.
10 times out of 10, the Eye of the Storm will put away any professional wrestler that steps in the ring with the Cowboy. But Mahabali Shera is not just any professional wrestler. He is above that. He is the National Heavyweight Champion.
It doesn't get any closer without the bell ring, and you hear James Storm clarify, making sure he didn't win, because he thought that was 3. Guys, after the Eye of the Storm, after the elbow drop, you got to think James Storm thought he had this. What's it going to take for Storm to put Shera away? Can he put Shera away?
I'm beginning to think that referee forgot how to count to 3.
Look at the disrespect, and I think, oh no, he just made Mahabali Shera mad. You don't want to do that.
Oh, go. Referee didn't see that shot to the throat, that double shot to the illegal double chop to the throat.
Oh.
With that last call super kick.
Oh my God.
Back to
Shera. Shera's out.
The referee didn't see that illegal shot. Oh my God. Oh my freaking. What?
And new OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Cowboy James Storm!
I don't believe it! James Storm is your new OVW National Heavyweight Champion! The foundations of OVW have shifted, have changed. It is a new landscape.
And now, the new National Heavyweight Champion, Cowboy James Storm, can look directly into the eyes of Mahabali Shera and say sorry about your damn luck.
James Storm came to OVW with a mission. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the Cowboy cashed in. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we have a new OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Cowboy James Storm.
James Storm, hell of a performance here, guys. You think the referee didn't see the top, but I guess it doesn't matter. You can call him the Cowboy, you can call him the Chief, but now you have to call him the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, James Storm.
Straight from the bottle, keep your glass, I'm the one they call